Have you ever felt unseen? Like your years of experience, your wisdom, your very life are somehow overlooked? Think back to a time when your advice was dismissed, your perspective ignored, perhaps even when you were younger. It stings, doesn't it? To feel like all you've learned, all you've lived, doesn't matter anymore. But what if I told you that the very things you might consider over the hill, the aches, the losses, the changing pace of life, actually hold the keys to your greatest strengths? What if these years, this chapter of your life, is where your most powerful contributions lie? In this video, you'll discover the often unseen strengths that blossom after 70, strengths that can bring you deeper joy, greater purpose, and a legacy beyond measure. We'll meet inspiring individuals who've harnessed their unique abilities, transforming their challenges into triumphs. Don't let these crucial years slip by. Don't let your remarkable wisdom fade into the background. Let's uncover the power within you, together. Let's begin with the incredible resilience you've already demonstrated. The world tilted. 1 minute, 78-year-old Margaret from Ohio was tending her prize-winning roses. The next, she was sprawled on the patio, the vibrant blooms a blurry kaleidoscope above her. A stroke. The diagnosis landed like a ton of bricks, shattering the carefully constructed rhythm of her retirement. Suddenly, the vibrant tapestry of her life, filled with gardening clubs, bridge games, and weekly visits from her grandchildren, was reduced to the sterile white walls of a rehabilitation center. The fear was a suffocating blanket. Fear of the unknown, fear of the future, fear of losing her independence. Those familiar activities, once sources of joy, now felt impossibly distant, replaced by the arduous struggle of relearning the simplest tasks. Have you ever felt that crushing weight of sudden change, the jarring disruption of a life you knew? That feeling of being tossed into a sea of uncertainty, stripped of your control? Margaret's story isn't unique. Countless seniors face similar crises, unexpected illnesses, financial setbacks, the profound grief of losing loved ones. These events can feel like the end, a brutal curtain call on the remaining chapters of life. The isolation that follows can be as debilitating as the physical challenges, a slow, insidious erosion of hope. But here's the truth. Margaret, frail and shaken as she was, didn't break. She fought back. She relearned to walk, to talk, to write. Slowly, painstakingly, she pieced her life back together, not only surviving but discovering a wellspring of resilience she never knew she possessed. Her strength wasn't found in avoiding hardship, but in facing it head-on, with unwavering determination. It's that very resilience, the capacity to bounce back from adversity, that's one of the most overlooked strengths that emerges after 70. It's not a magical ability. It's cultivated through conscious choices. It's about recognizing that life's unexpected bumps in the road are not roadblocks, but opportunities for growth, for learning, for forging a deeper connection with your inner strength. Margaret found solace in a stroke support group, a place where she could share her struggles, find understanding, and draw strength from others' journeys. And that is precisely where we'll turn our attention next, to the practical ways you can tap into your own reservoir of resilience and cultivate this remarkable strength within you. We'll explore ways to build a support network, embrace mindfulness techniques, and lean on the power of faith and spirituality. Because even amidst the storms of life, there's an inner light that can guide you, enabling you to not only survive but to thrive, leaving a legacy of courage that touches others' lives. But there's another side to this story of aging, a side often overlooked. It's the side brimming with wisdom, a wellspring of experience that's been patiently accumulating for decades. Think of 85-year-old Robert from California, a retired teacher who spent his life shaping young minds in a bustling Sacramento classroom. Retirement for many is a time for relaxation, for hobbies, for finally enjoying that quiet life they always envision. But Robert felt a different kind of restlessness. He missed the engagement, the exchange of ideas, the spark of intellectual curiosity he found in his years of teaching. His hands, once wielding a chalk-filled duster, now gently held a worn copy of the Odyssey, and in his eyes the same unwavering light of passion shone. He didn't want the wisdom he'd gathered over those years, Years of trials, triumphs, and triumphs, hard won, to fade into silence. He wanted to share it. He started small, volunteering at the local library, helping children with their homework, sharing stories from his time teaching, passing along not just facts and figures, but the lessons he learned about perseverance and empathy, lessons that textbooks can't always teach. He started offering his perspective, his advice, and in doing so, he found a new purpose, a new energy he didn't know he had. You see, the wisdom you hold isn't just a collection of past events. It's a treasure trove of hard-earned insights that you can use to guide others. And in that guidance, you'll find new strength, new joy, and a deep sense of fulfillment. It's a legacy you build brick by precious brick through shared experiences and lessons learned. It's a legacy that will inspire, challenge, and motivate. It's not a case of the past being over, but that wisdom gained through the years offers a new and vital perspective. Don't let your knowledge, your experiences, and your wisdom go unused. There are countless ways to share your gifts. You could volunteer your time at a local school, offer to mentor a younger colleague, or simply be a listening ear for a friend in need. Share your stories, offer your advice, guide others on their path. Your experience is a gift to be shared. Robert discovered that he wasn't just giving something away. He was enriching his own life as well. It renewed him, and through his wisdom, he connected to the next generation, ensuring the continuation of that spark of discovery. The flame of wisdom, once thought to be waning, burns even brighter when shared. Maybe you've written stories, kept journals, or have a knack for fixing things. Consider starting a blog, writing a book, making videos, or offering workshops, however you feel most comfortable sharing. Even simply sharing a story over coffee with a neighbor, offering the benefit of your life experience, can make a difference. It can be something as simple as teaching a grandchild a skill, imparting your knowledge about gardening, cooking, or anything else you're passionate about. In doing so, you weave your unique story into the fabric of the community, creating a legacy that will live on long after you're gone. It's about creating that chain of knowledge, passing your wisdom on for the next generation to use and treasure. Think of the impact you've had on others and realize the potential for even more. That feeling of leaving a mark, it's a powerful one, isn't it? It's a desire that burns bright, even in our later years. But sometimes the quiet hum of connection, the gentle warmth of companionship creates a legacy just as profound. Take Eleanor Vance, for instance. 72 and vibrant, Eleanor lives in a cozy little beachfront cottage in St. Augustine, Florida. She's not famous, hasn't written a book, or discovered a cure for cancer, but her life is a testament to the enduring power of friendship. After her husband passed 5 years ago, Eleanor faced a stark reality: the gnawing loneliness that can creep into the quiet corners of retirement. She could have retreated, letting the grief consume her. Instead, she chose to actively cultivate the friendships that had always been the bedrock of her life. She joined a local book club, reconnected with old college friends through video calls, and even started a weekly game night with some neighbors. These weren't fleeting interactions. They were carefully nurtured relationships, each one a thread in a rich tapestry of connection. She remembers a time when she was struggling after losing a dear friend. The overwhelming sadness threatened to engulf her. It was her book club friends, sharing their own stories of loss and support, who pulled her through. It's that sort of deep connection, that shared experience, that is more valuable than any material possession. The emotional payoff of these relationships is profound. Studies show that strong social connections are linked to better physical and mental health in seniors. But it's not just about preventing illness. It's about experiencing a richer, more meaningful life. Think of the laughter, the shared stories, the comfort of knowing you're not alone. Those are the things that build a life worth living. And the legacy of such friendships, well, it echoes long after the last game of bridge is played. It's easy to feel isolated in our later years. The world changes rapidly around us, and sometimes keeping up feels like an impossible task. But we can choose connection. It might seem a small thing, a simple act. But those small acts, a phone call to an old friend, a visit to a neighbor, attending a local event, have a ripple effect. weaving themselves into the lives of others, creating a network of support and shared experience. So how can you nurture these connections in your own life? Think about the people who bring joy to your life. Reach out to them. Make the effort to stay in touch, even if it's just a quick email or text message. Join a club, a volunteer group, or a social activity that interests you. There are countless ways to connect with others and build those meaningful relationships that bring such richness and purpose to our lives. Remember, you're not alone. There are people who care about you, who value your wisdom and experience, and who want to share in the tapestry of your life. Perhaps you could start with just one small connection today. It's a single thread, yes, but one that might just weave a vibrant, enduring legacy of love and friendship. It's a powerful thing, this desire to leave a mark. To know that even after we're gone, a piece of us, our love, our wisdom, our spirit will remain. 90-year-old Arthur from Texas, a man whose hands, once calloused from years of working the land, now held paintbrushes with the same steady grace, understood this deeply. He found his purpose not in grand gestures, but in the quiet act of painting, his vibrant canvases capturing the beauty he saw in the world around him. Each stroke was a testament to his life, his experience, his enduring spirit. The fear of insignificance, that nagging worry that our lives haven't mattered, is a common thread weaving through our later years. It's the quiet whisper of doubt that suggests our contributions were too small, our impact too insignificant. But Arthur's story, and Margaret's, and Robert's, and Eleanor's, prove otherwise. Their legacies aren't etched in stone monuments or grand pronouncements, but in the lives they touched, the wisdom they shared, the love they gave. Think about your own life. What threads have you woven into the tapestry of existence? Perhaps it's the family you nurtured, the friendships you've cherished, the wisdom you've passed on. Maybe it's the kindness you've shown, the struggles you've overcome, the beauty you've created. These are the legacies that endure, the quiet whispers that echo through generations. They are the testament to a life lived fully, meaningfully. So what now? How do you weave those final threads, those culminating moments, into the rich tapestry of your life? Today, consider one small act. It could be a phone call to a loved one, a heartfelt letter to a friend, a kind word to a stranger. It could be volunteering your time, sharing your wisdom with a younger generation, or simply taking a moment to appreciate the beauty surrounding you. This week, explore a long-forgotten hobby, revisit a cherished memory, or plan a special outing with someone you love. And moving forward, commit to nurturing those connections that bring you joy and meaning. Make time for what matters most, your relationships, your passions, your spiritual practices. These are not trivial pursuits. They are the very essence of your being, the core of your legacy. The journey hasn't always been easy. Life throws curveballs. There are losses, setbacks, and challenges we never anticipated, but within each of us resides an incredible resilience, a wellspring of strength that can carry us through even the toughest times. Your wisdom, your experiences, your connections, these are not burdens to bear, but gifts to share. And your life, your legacy, it's far from over. It's just beginning to truly shine. Reflect on this for a moment. What one act of kindness or generosity can you offer today? Perhaps a simple gesture, a small offering of your time or wisdom, a single thread woven into the vibrant tapestry of someone else's life. Share your experiences, your thoughts, and your insights with others. Let your light shine. We all have something special to offer this world. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I'd love to hear about your own experiences and the ways in which you're weaving your legacy. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this conversation helpful, please consider subscribing for more insights on aging gracefully and embracing life's next chapters. We'll continue this exploration together. Your journey, your life, and your legacy matter deeply.